Welcome back to another edition of the Pitch Putt Puff Podcast. My name is Roger, a.k.a. RGB. Appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. We're back with a recap show. We had a long weekend of golf out in Binghamton this weekend, brought the crew out. Then we had a 16-player event today up at Eagle Crest. But before we get rolling, let's give a quick shout-out to some sponsors. Golf for CBD, golfforcbd.com. Make sure you guys check them out. Promo code PPP10 to save yourself 10% at checkout. Their topicals are truly a game changer with their patented delivery technology. Strokes ahead of the competition, delivering 10 times more CBD directly to the muscles and joints than your traditional balms and creams. The Golf for CBD topicals are easy to apply on the course, absorb quickly, and do not leave any sticky residue. Making them a perfect addition to every golfer's toolkit. Make sure you guys go check them out. Golfforcbd.com, promo code PPP10 to save yourself 10% at checkout. Also, make sure if you're local, go check out 420 Bliss, located at 740 Hoosick Road in Troy, New York. Everything you're looking for: flour, pre-roll, edibles, tinctures, vapes, you name it, they got it. Some great products they have there. The Jaunty. They have the gummies. They got a new line coming out with some different flavor options. They have the gummies and the vapes, the disposable vapes as well. Make sure you go and check out 420 Bliss and stop in and grab a Jaunty product while you're in there. Trouble Off the Tee, troubleofftetee.com, promo code RGB, 15% off site-wide. Promo code PUFF will get you buy one, get one free on the polos. Take advantage of that. Also, we got the book. Go check out troubleofftetee.com. Author Marty Minden, narrated by Jake Adams from Country Club Adjacent. Available on Spotify as well as Audible. And then always have to give a shout out to 52 Sundays. Use promo code LGC15 at 52sundays.co. Big supporters of the Legends Golf Club as well as the Pitch Putt and Puff. Take a quick break here and have some of the boys hop on and we'll get this thing rolling. And welcome back to the Pitch Putt and Puff podcast. Joining me tonight, we got Anthony from the Upstate Golf Guys. What up, Ant?
What's up, bro?
Not much, man. Appreciate you jumping out there today. We got a little recap of the weekend. Jay's going to be hopping on shortly. He's doing some chores. He took a little nap. He's got to fold his laundry, he said.
Of course.
That's why Jay's going to be running a little late. I'm honestly thinking most of the guys, bro, are crashed out from our weekend. So let me give you a quick little breakdown of Binghamton. We got there Friday morning, and we played. So we got there. Scrounge thought it'd be a bright idea. Love Scrounge, but he thought it'd be a bright idea to stop at the Global Skill Diner on the way out to Binghamton from Albany. He's like, it's right off the highway. Now, you know when you're driving on the highway, you can see diner signs from the highway, right?
Yeah.
Bro, this is 7 miles into town. And then it's like literally 40 minutes out of our way. So by the time we stopped, ate, and everything else, I'm sitting there eating. I'm looking. I'm like, we got 11:30 tea time. We went to Conklin was the first course we played. And I punch it in the GPS. I'm like, guys, we're going to be there at like 11:20. Like, we have to go. Like, bro, I scarfed down a bacon, egg, and cheese so fast. Fairway's like, I'm taking it for the road. Hank's like, I'm going to eat. Well, those guys, we all get on the road. Fairway forgets his sunglasses at the diner, so they got to go back. So these guys, we're like the second group out. It was like we were all planned out. Pitch, putt, and puff guys were supposed to go. But Jay got to the point where he didn't know if we were coming. So he hopped in with another group. Kev got stuck with someone else. Me, Scrounge, Hank, and Fairway ended up playing Conklin there. We had a blast. Wasn't the best golf out of me and Scrounge. Fairway and Hank were battling it out. But other than that, man, me and Scrounge, like, I don't really drink when I golf in, and I started drinking about 11 o'clock that morning. So I knew, or like 1 o'clock. So I knew what kind of day it was going to be.
Man, but at least you guys had good breakfast. I mean, shit.
Oh yeah, we ate great. I hopped behind Scrounge, bro. We were flying down 88. The troopers ever. I'm like, yo, I can't go this fast, man. I ain't doing it. So Scrounge beat me there by about 10 minutes. He was moving. So JR's birthday was this past Thursday. So we wanted to do something nice. My plan was to go and get all the Pitch, Putt, and Puff guys. Kirk came out with us as well. So we went out to dinner. We went out and grabbed some nice steak dinner. Nothing too crazy. And then we're like, all right, let's go out. Now, Binghamton's a college town, bro. And you got to remember, we're all in our 40s. Most of us are in our 40s. Some of us are in our 60s, 70s. You know, we got some dudes with us, you know? So we go out to a couple bars. And, like, bro, it was just, like, the weirdest scene.
I heard.
To where, like, it was just, we were way too old to even be out in that kind of town. So
I heard Grandpa telling the story. Hank today.
Oh, dude, it was so funny. But yeah, that was the best part, though. We were still in a place where we were having so much fun. Like, we're still dancing around, just being assholes, being ourselves anyway. We don't care. So we're at this one place, and it's like a real pain in the ass to get to the bar and get a drink and everything else. So we're like, yo, let's just try to get a bottle. So we go down, like, no, we can't sell you a bottle. We're like, all right, fuck this. Place, live music. It was pretty cool. but it was getting busy, a little too busy for us. So we go to this different place up around the corner, and we walk in, and I go to the bartender. I'm like, I need a Grey Goose, bottle of Grey Goose, and a bottle of Budweiser because Fairway needs his bottle of Budweiser. She's like, a Grey Goose? I go, no, a bottle of Grey Goose. She goes, oh, I gotta find out. So we get this bottle, bro, and it's like 12:30. This place closes at 2, and we're not all like most of us aren't really big drinkers, bro. We crushed this bottle. We were lit. Everybody's dancing, having a great time. Like we were all like, it was a weekend all of us needed kind of thing too. I think like everybody.
You only had a Dr. Pepper at dinner, man. So it must have really got crazy after dinner. You said
Yeah.
it got crazy after Outback.
Yeah, because I had to slow down a little bit because of the drinking on the course. I had to eat something. I was like, all right. And then I had a couple drinks, and then Jay, out of all people, Jay's not like this. He goes, yo, let's just get a bottle. It makes sense. There's like 7 of us, 6 of us. It'd be cheaper and shit anyway. I'm like, yo, but you're probably right. And I don't have to keep going back and forth through all these people that I don't really necessarily want to be around.
What
So
did the
let's do
bottle
it.
go for at a bar? Just curious. It was
It was like 150.
Yeah, all right.
It wasn't awful. So between 6 of us, though, it's not bad in the long scheme of things.
Yeah.
So it worked out. We had a blast. We crushed that. We ended up getting back to the best part of the night. We're tailgating in the parking lot of the hotel. I have my cooler from leftover shit from the course. Brand's got his. Hank's got his. We're all sitting there with our coolers in the parking lot. Kev's rapping. I got video of Kev. If Kev lets me release this, I will. But I won't. I'll send it to like inside guys, but I can't put this out. Kev was like rapping in the parking lot and shit, bro.
We
So
might have
much
to
fun.
bring him up. We might have to bring Kevin on that battle night, bro. We might have to
Yeah,
bring Kevin.
it's gonna happen, bro. Kev's got bars, bro. Me and
All
Kev
right,
were.
let's go. Let's go.
I don't know if I sent you the video, but I'll send it
Oh
over if I
God, that's
didn't.
great.
It
So,
was a good time.
long story. You guys just got fucking shitty on Friday night, and good thing it poured on Saturday because you probably weren't gonna make it through a full round, were you?
Nah, no shot. I played 4 holes in the rain. It was cold. It was in the 50s.
You
It
said
was
fuck
windy.
this.
I'm looking at fairway. I'm like, Mike, you're having fun. He goes, not at all. I go, what are we doing right now? Like, we can get a refund. We can get our money back. We can come back out here if you want. Like, I'd love to make a trip out there and do that same setup with pretty much the guys we had out there today. Would be a blast.
Yep.
But yeah, we tried to play at Enjoy, which is a beautiful, beautiful course, man. That's the setup, the layout, the greens. Like, I love that course. I really do. It's one of my favorite courses I've played. It was tough though. We tried to battle through 4. Jay and Kirk ended up riding it out. Kirk was talking shit to me, saying, when I get on this podcast, man, I'm gonna let you guys have it. Because nobody stuck around. Like, I think there was 6 of us total. We played as a group of 6 because there was no one on the course.
Yeah.
Tee time was 9 o'clock. We showed up at 9:30. Like, everything was messed up. The whole trip was kind of fucked up from the jump. But overall, good time. It was a good time. We'll get more into it when like Jay and the guys get on. But it was a good time having all the guys together, away from Freer Park, playing a different course, out of town, like hotel.
Yeah.
Like, it was
Away
fun.
from home.
It's like what you guys do with the golf week tour, pretty much.
Yeah. No, you make a trip out of it. You have dinner, bullshit with the guys. It's really a good time.
Right. It's fun. And like, I mean, as you've seen today, like the group we had out there today, you had, who was in your group? It was you, Steve, Brad, and Hank. Put you through the ringer a little bit today with Big Steve.
A little bit.
A little bit.
He's
Steve's
a
an
good
interesting
egg,
cat. He's a good dude, man, but he's an interesting cat.
Yeah,
He's on the golf course.
Talked a little bit more about his wee wee than he did of this golf ball, but it's all right.
Yeah, that's Steve for you, man.
That's okay.
He's a fucking character.
It was fun. It was a good round.
So, why I got you on here, man, I've been meaning to do this for a long time. You've been pretty busy lately, bro, but I'd like to officially induct you into the Pitch, Putt, and Puff crew, man. You've been side by side with the crew. You got your thing with the Upstate and the AM Tour, but you're there with us. When you're not with them, you're with us, obviously. Mikey as well. So, I mean, you round up to be the official 12th member of the crew, bro, right now.
Cheers, bro. I don't know if listeners can't see, but I just blew like 3 or 4 clouds of smoke into the screen. Cheers to you, brother. Cheers. I appreciate that invite. I appreciate that invite. I really do. You did put me through the ringer a little bit.
Literally, I told you this before we started recording. I put you with Steve today because I know how Steve is on the course. You haven't experienced a player like Steve, nor have you experienced fairway. So when you ride with guys like that and you make it through and you're not calling me like, yo, you cannot put me with them again. Like you made it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if you
And
call
then
me, you're like,
Fairway,
bro.
he asked you the other day if I was one of you or one part of the team, and he kind of. So I think I'm starting to. Fairway came up to me, put his hand out, shook my hand today.
Yeah,
So I'm starting to feel a little welcome, man. I'm starting to feel it, bro. Really appreciate that.
that's
It's
what it is,
official.
dude.
Love
Like
it.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you listened to the podcast, the spotlight I did with Mikey last week, the
Sure
player
did.
profile.
Sure
And like
did.
what he said when I asked him, like I really liked his answer when I was like, "What's your favorite thing about the pitch putt and pop?" He's like, "The competition is fun. It's
But the ball
competitive.
busting, and it's
It's
not.
right. It's fun.
And it's not as picky as like, if you have to move your ball a tiny bit out of a divot, or it's not, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Don't
The
hit
little
off a
bullshit.
stump. Don't hit off a fucking
Yeah,
green.
we're
Pull
very
it out of a
lenient.
divot. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
and it's
We
just,
play.
but that's the thing. We're all playing the same rules. Like
Yeah,
play the same rules. You're not going to stand on a card path. You're not going to do any of that shit.
no,
Play by the same rules. But then he said the camaraderie, and that was
that's
a
it.
big thing. That was a big thing to me because then like I sat back this weekend when we were all out at the bar and I'm looking. I'm like just watching like Jay and Fairway bullshit, and then I'm watching Kevin Hank bullshit, and like me and Scrounge known each other since the '90s, so we're always gonna shoot the shit. But like all those guys intermingling and shit, and like all just kicking it because we play golf, man. It's just and doing the same thing. And then out there today, like when I'm making those groups, I had no problem making those groups
Yep.
today. Like I
Think
knew
about
everybody could play with anybody.
think about though just how much of our group in general has grown. Like, how many people could you reach out to on your phone and ask if you wanted to play? Like, forget about add the you got the what 12 guys that are every Sunday, but I
Yeah,
mean that extends now to you got Johnny Two Gloves, you got Panisi's a regular. He comes every day. He just joined this year.
yep. He's a now full time
He's
member.
a full time member.
I
But
got
I mean,
Kirk. I got
Kirk,
Kirk
that's
out
another
there.
one. But there's just people are gonna keep coming, man. I'm telling you, people are gonna want to join the fun once they
Yeah.
see how awesome it is.
And
And
that's what it is too. It's funny you said it because like even Charlie was supposed to play today. He cut his hand doing something with his trying to help his wife do something. So he bailed on me yesterday.
knucklehead.
Yep, no surprise from that. But like even Charlie's played a bunch this year. Anthony the Cart guys played a bunch this year. Like
Yep.
I'm slowly Farley played a bunch this year. I'm mixing guys into where like I have probably a solid 20 guys
Right.
that are in the database that I could reach out to. Like a
Right.
guy like this today, Birdie Bub joining us. What's up, Birdie Bub?
Hey, what's up, brother?
Free Birdie. Bub, you played pretty decent. My man. Bub played pretty good today. We're just talking, Bub, about how much the pitch putt and putt, and like we're slowly growing it. Building like how many people I could reach out to and say, yo, you want to play golf on a Sunday? When I had people cancel on a Saturday, I filled one spot, then that guy canceled at 12:30 last night, but only so much you can do.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
even with the old guys,
Yeah.
older guys.
Right. You got Solzy and all them guys. Yeah, Solzy's 60, late 60s, 70s. Those guys are even next weekend. Hey, Raj, can we get back out with you? There's something going on. The loop's not going out. They're looking to come play with us. Like they had fun today. Like the format was a little bit different than what they're used to because they handicap everything in the loop, where we're not handicapping everything and we're just pulling the card. Bub's not happy about the cards getting pulled today,
I'm not
though.
happy about the cards today.
We never seen the outcome of everybody else, though.
We got to make deal. We got to make deal.
I counted out as 16.
I looked.
That was my fault. I counted out as 16.
I looked around. I seen it. You took the win from me.
What if it was Jay and Parisi, though? Then you lose
it. Wasn't though.
We don't know what Jay's card.
Shit's messed up, man.
I know.
Yeah.
It's so. I'll tell you though, that is my most stressful time of my week. Is that 15 minutes of trying to figure out the spins, the draw, and everything else. That 10 minutes is like, I got everybody talking. No one's paying attention. It's like
took the money from me.
Took it right
Wait,
out
it
of
was
your
more
pocket.
stressful than trying to get to Conklin on time, though.
Just about the same time. Yeah, just about the same.
Just about the same
Yeah,
stress.
but Brad tells us the diner's right off the highway. It's 7 miles into town. Fucking, we were almost late to our tee time Friday morning. Fairway and Hank were late. Then we got pushed back to the last tee time. It was rough. We were playing behind all the senior members of the league, so some pretty slow golf out there. But beautiful course. It was a beautiful course. I wish we played Enjoy, which is I personally think the nicer of the two. Conklin is really comparable to like a Burden Lake, where you have to You put like today, you didn't use the driver much. But there was a lot of directional reasons why you didn't use the driver much today or on Conklin. A lot of dog legs, a lot of like even par fives. You're laying up with a par. You're hitting a 7-iron off the tee because you got to, it's a dog leg right. You're only popping it out there. So it was windy. It was another windy day when we were up there.
Yeah. Hey, what was that hole today? And we were playing everything short as it is, but I think Big Steve and I both sailed it over one of the greens. I mean, I was gone.
The one with the bell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. We
Steve
seen
was
you guys.
back. I don't know if Kev, we'll have to ask Kev or Mikey or who was in front of us if any of the balls almost hit him, but some of those holes were playing short and the wind was at our back on one of them, and I mean, I think it was playing at like 275 or something, and both of our balls were over the green. I was like, oh shit. I was like, I hope I didn't hit into them.
Yeah, it was 400 yards shorter than Freer Park today. So basically, we basically played senior tees today. From
it was
what
fun.
We played for.
It was fun.
It was something different. What up, Jay? JR jumping on. What up,
Jay?
Yo, what up? What up?
Yeah, Jay. I gave a quick little Binghamton recap in the beginning, basically how we went out and hung out in the parking lot for 3 until 4 in the morning. Kev was having a rap cipher. Kev looked like a goddamn Christmas tree on Christmas Eve, bro. He was lit up. We all were.
I don't know how Hank just found my hat.
Yo, he's had that for 3 days. He's going around.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Dude, so I don't know how he ended up with my hat.
You probably wore it out, took it off when we were in the parking lot, threw it in the back of his car.
Yeah, probably did. That's the only thing I could think of how he ended up with it.
Someone moved it and you forgot it was there, kind of thing. Because we were in that parking lot for like 2.5 hours, just chilling. Literally
before I left, right? Or when did we get there? Like 1?
Me, Brad, and Kev all went in about 4 o'clock.
I went in and it was like 2.
Yeah, so we
were in the parking lot for at least. I was in the parking lot with you guys for at least an hour and a half.
Yo, listen to what I did just to play it safe. So Kirk was the youngest one in the whole group, but he's the most responsible one out of all of us, to be honest with you.
He is too.
So with Bub not going, I had the room to myself. So I gave Kirk my extra room key, and I was like, bro, I don't know what kind of condition. This is like 7 o'clock at dinner. I'm like, I don't know what condition I'm gonna be in tonight, but I'm gonna give you this. Wake me up for golf in the morning, bro. You gotta come in and wake me up, like. Hopefully I'm alive when you come in there, bro. Like, just wake me up. I woke up on my own before my alarm went off, and I was fine, dude. I came home yesterday. I took a nap and woke up, and that's when the hangover hit. I was like, oh, my God.
I woke up and went golfing 18, 9 of it in the rain on Saturday. Slept for an hour and a half on the ride home after we left Pizza Hut.
You did hit a Pizza Hut? That was my question.
Fuck yeah, hit a Pizza Hut, bro. And then I got home.
Old school. There's an old school Pizza Hut, probably, I don't know, near Global Skill area. And we stopped at it last year. Like, you can literally go like Pizza Hut buffet style, bro.
They got the salad bar and all that shit still.
Yeah.
But then after that, I still got home. I had 45 minutes to get to Cross Gates to go see Beetlejuice 2 with my niece and my nephews. And then then went to bed early and then woke up for like today's round. And I was like, damn. I think I like I started yawning at some hole. I was tired.
You were done.
Bro, I was fucking
How was that movie, bro? How was it?
Beetlejuice was pretty good, bro. It was funny. Like, there's parts where like the whole movie theater laughed at and shit, and storyline was all right and shit. It was good, bro. It was
good. Most of the same actors from the original, right?
Yeah. They were all in that shit.
Yo, I'm so like done with remakes, man. Like, can we do something original? Like, they come out. I just seen a commercial the other day. I was watching college football, and they're like coming out with Frasier again. I'm like, yo, that's something from the 90s. Like, enough is enough. We've done everything over. Like, come on, it's craziness.
You guys think Happy Gilmore 2 is gonna be a bust or what?
Yeah, probably. Well, it won't live up to the first one, that's for sure.
It can't, right?
Not many do. If you think about it, like, there's not. I think we talked about this in the past, but not many number 2 movies. Like, Bad Boys 2 is the only number 2 movie I think is better than the first one.
Yeah, Bad Boys 2 is wild.
Godfather 2 is as
I've
good
never
as
seen any of
Godfather
those,
1.
so I can't judge those.
But yo, speaking of Happy Gilmore, check out the Upstate Golf Guys page.
Oh yeah, where
Did
was
you?
that today? Airway Meadows.
No, it was actually. I thought it was. He's a member of the Golf Week tour. That's why I thought he was there. But he was up in Lake George. It was at what was it called?
Top of the
Top of
world.
the World. Yep,
Uh,
Top of the
That course
World.
is all right. It's like
Shooter McGavin was up
literally
there.
He was
like
Shooter McGavin. Yeah, he was up there in Lake George today.
That's cool.
there's like that one hole where it's like over water and it overlooks like the lake and the mountains and shit. But besides that one hole, that's
It's
like
not
the only
great.
picture. It's the only picture hole, and like the rest of the course is like not that great, bro. It's really like
Yeah.
For
nothing
what they
special.
call it, Bub. Have you ever played up there? Top of the
Yeah,
world.
it's not that nice.
Yeah, I played it
No,
once
It's
for Christian's
literally
bachelor
one
party.
hole. One hole gives you like the greatest picture, and then that's it. And then it's like
That's
inside the mountain and shit, most of it.
and that's
yeah,
the name.
and it's
That's
not
your
great.
name of
It's
it.
not great shape, but I guess he lives out that way. I guess he maybe has a house in what's the next town up that a lot of rich people have houses in? Bolton Landing.
Oh
Maybe he's up
yeah,
that way, or
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
you
yeah.
know,
So
pretty cool though.
let's get into today a little bit. I mean, we had 15 guys. We had a late cancellation. Grouped up. It was so a new face out there. I think it was his first pitch putt and puff event this year. Was Christian was out there with us this week. Jay, what are you getting? A bag of chips, bro?
What are you doing?
I'm grabbing some weed out of my book bag. I literally just walked in my door, bro, with my laundry basket. I was sitting there on the couch watching a movie, falling asleep. Friend's house let me do my laundry there. I was like, damn, I gotta get up. I'm out of here.
You gotta get up, man. That's what you gotta
I'm
do. Is
getting
get up and move.
I'm getting comfy. I gotta go.
Yeah. So rolling in my group, I rolled with Christian today. It was Bub and Fairway. That was an interesting group. After the front, man, we were all pretty close. Me and Gweet were at 44-44. Fairway with a 43, and Bub was leading the way with a 42. The greenies, man, that greenies is Fairway sets it up every week, but never wants to do the back end work at the end.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
man,
don't think I
how
got
do you
paid.
do
By
this?
the way, I didn't get paid for a greenie. Just saying, I don't think.
Because
I
you
didn't pay
did
for my I didn't get paid for my greenie either.
because
I left.
Parisi birdied the hole, so it canceled you guys out.
Oh God,
Yeah,
Parisi always fucking things
yeah.
up.
Parisi
No,
does
no.
that. He's done it to me about 3 or
Everybody.
4 times. He's done it to Bob. I know a handful of times.
Good Lord, I thought I was good there, man.
And then
Those birdie putts, bro, weren't anything close. Like the first one, he was barely on the green, right over the sand trap on the third hole.
yeah,
And the pin was in the back, right? Like he was barely on that green and he drained it. That was like 30, 35. That was at least 35 feet. And then the next hole, he was probably like 35 feet again, and he drained that one for birdie. So the dude made 2 putts for birdie on par 3s that were equivalent to about 70 feet worth of putting.
yeah. That's
Can
crazy.
you believe that this fucking guy just started golfing like 2 years ago?
Yeah, it's been about 4 or 5 years. I think he's been playing.
He's on. I love the kid. He's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love playing with him. But pisses
Parisi.
me right the fuck off that I've been golfing for 20 years,
Bro,
and this
just
guy's been
draining
golfing for like
putts.
4.
He's
What?
very technical though. When you play with him and watch him and like he
He's
takes
good.
his time,
He does.
he's very technical with his game.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
really
man.
is. So on the back end, let's see. Christian had a birdie on the 11th hole. He caught fire on the back. He was making some putts. He was getting off the tee well. Me and Bob were like, "Oh shit, this guy's playing some golf right now." He ended up shooting a 42 on the back to shoot an 86 for the day. He was the low in our group, followed by Bob with the 88. No birdies for Birdie Bob today. Then I followed. You did. The putt was tough, man. See, the thing with the putting, I think I started getting a little bit better when I got more aggressive and just chasing the pin opposed to chasing the break that I thought it was going to be. Because we're used to Freer where it's going to break. The break is 6 inches opposed to 3 inches. So it was making a big difference. And once I started doing that, I was getting a little bit closer with my second putt. Then Fairway rounded us out with the 91. He had a tough back 9. Bub got in his head. They had a little side action going. The 18th hole really got fucked Fairway up. Fucked him up. But Bub, you had a couple good. Anytime you got into trouble today, Bub, you recovered well. But the putting is what got you lipping out. How about the one on? I had a was it a par attempt on the par 5 on the front, and I literally was like, fairway's like, thanks, Christian. Yeah, man, for winning because we were playing dollar hole. And I jokingly go, I'm going to miss this on purpose. I tap this thing and it fucking does a U-turn around the hole and comes right back to me. I'm like, yo, I wasn't even trying to miss it. And it fucking lipped out. Like, son of a bitch. But I had a bunch of lip outs today, unfortunately. And then let's go to the all-timers card, the guys from the Loop who played Solzy, Hart, and Billy. They got off to a good start in the front. They had a 40 for Solzy, 40 for Meisner, and then a 41 for Jimmy, the hitman. Solzy birdie.
I figured they would have played good from that close.
Yeah, Solzy birdie.
And at a long course, they can't do that.
That's why I was wondering. Like they were like, "Yo, we're playing too close." I'm like, "Yo, you guys should be the last ones complaining." You know? Like,
but they even knew it too. They were playing really close.
Yeah, but like that's also to their advantage. That's why they like playing Conklin because they don't have to use the driver. If they do use their driver,
right. That's why they don't. Nobody wants to go to Enjoy because it's fucking 400-yard par fours and 500-yard par fives. And
I love that course, man. That course is so well manicured.
Those guys can't make the green in like 2 shots from some of them par fours if they're like 430.
Right. Yeah, so Solzy, he birdied the 4th hole. That was the only highlight on the front there. But they kind of slipped away in the back. Paulie had a 45, Hitman had a 50, and then Bill had a 47. So they kind of blew it up on the back there. The back is a little bit more challenging at this course, but
it shouldn't have been a problem.
No, it's surprising to see from that group for sure. And then Jay, in your group, you led the way in the week with the low score 83.
It's a curse.
Oh, I do. That's why I left. I was like, yeah, I got the low. Probably I lost.
85 from Parisi, 95 from Mikey, and a 96 from Kev. Kev had a really good front 9 looking at this card with a 42, and then just fell apart on the back. 54 on the back. That cost him.
He was hitting a lot of duff shots. Like, that's always been his problem, though.
Yeah.
Then he had some lip outs, some really bad putting. I was like, kind of rubbed off, I feel like, on all of us back there because I don't think anybody did that good.
No, and I think in our group, Fairway really struggled reading some of those greens today. He bought that one par 5 with the water when he got over to like in the corner there there's like one tree he was over by, and he was just like putting and he's 7 feet to the left of the hole. We're like, where the fuck are you going, dude? He wasn't even close.
So did anybody get over that water in 2 besides me?
Not me. I dumped it in the water.
I didn't even try.
Wind was in our face hard. I had 220 to the middle of the green. So it was like probably 208 to carry. I fucking flushed that 3-wood, bro.
Yeah,
flushed
you hit
it.
That club good.
Wind into my face. I knew. I said, "This is good." And I had the eagle pot. The pin was like way back.
Yeah.
So I had the eagle pot, and I ended up still coming up short.
I think in all the times I played that hole, I might have crossed the water 5 out of the 20 times I played that course.
I saw a 3-putt par. I made a 3-putt par for it. So, anyways, but it was a good feeling getting there.
I think I hit 5-wood and then like a 7-iron on that hole, and then I hit like the wedge 3rd to get over it. I don't even bother. I know I don't get the height. I don't get the height on my low irons and shit to get over that. All my low irons run low and then like spin and then land and then roll 30 yards. So I don't have the height to make it from 210.
You went 5 off the tee, 5 wood off the TJ,
like all day.
Okay, I like that play there. I never even see bro. That shit I don't even think of. Like I just don't. That's
so you hit 5 wood to like the beginning of that fairway, and then it's like 170. It was like 170 to the end of the fairway. So I just went like 5 wood, like 7-iron. I think.
See, my mindset's hit it as far as I can. Hit it as far as I can.
I tell you all the time.
Yeah, but
that one hole where it dog leg to the right, it was 270. I hit an 8-iron off that box.
Yeah, I hit a 7.
Yeah, I was like, bro, this is crazy. But a lot of holes I was hitting 5 or 3 because it wasn't really worth it.
Hybrids, 3-wood.
With the wind in the face a lot, like I just keep a 3-wood and a 5-wood low, and I'd probably go further than like a high driver that get caught in the wind.
Let's see. Then Parisi, you just talked about it on his birdies in your group. He birdied the 3rd hole. You birdied the 7th hole in your group. You guys finished. Jay, you finished with a 38 on the front. That's
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Hell of a
But
start.
there was nothing to it. I was just literally like hitting 3 woods and 5 woods to like 100 yards, and then I was just hitting wedges up. Like I didn't even bother hitting driver like at all.
Shit, that's all it takes, man. Fuck it. And then Parisi with the 41, Kev 42, and Mikey with the 45. And then we had the birdie on the back. Parisi on 14, and Jay had the eagle attempt on 18. Beautiful shot, kicked off the hill to the right. What was that? About 8 to 10 footer uphill for the eagle.
Yeah, it's probably like 10, and I left it like 2 feet short, like a bitch.
Yeah, and then made the birdie, but that got also canceled out. There was another birdie on the
No, it
card
was
somewhere.
par 4. It was a par 5, and I hit driver, and I was one. I hit a 51 degree wedge,
Yeah,
and I
that's
was
crazy.
125 or something to the front, and I hit a 51 degree. Like I don't have a 52, whatever. It's 51 in my bag, but like, bro, I'm going driver 51 degree wedge on a par 5. Like that's crazy.
That's crazy. It's really
But I
crazy.
smoked it though. That drive was a bomb. I even helped Benici hit a bomb, and I went past him, and he hit it like really good, bro.
The wind helped out a lot today too. I mean, I think it was in our backs more than it was in our face.
Yeah, only a couple. It was a lot of side to side action. On the par 3s, it was definitely whipping in our face.
I sucked on par 3s today, man. That's usually where I'm really good at, and I sucked.
I'm hit or miss on a par 3. It really.
I think I had one greeny par, and everything else was like a 4. And then I think I got a 6 on one. I was greenside bunker, and I hit it clean, and it went to another hole. My ball into a completely different hole in the fairway, different hole.
And then rounding out, we had the scores to round out there. And then the last group, Anthony's group. Let's see here. We got the highlights of this group. Brad and Hank both birdied the 7th hole, and then Brad and Hank birdied the 9th hole. 43 for Brad and Steve. Hank with a 44 and with a 45 to round out the front. Hank got off to a good start on the back. Started off with a birdie on 11, and then had a few pars to follow that up. Rounded out with a 41, 86. Not a bad round. Ant right in the top 3 or 4 guys. And then you got Steve. Steve played a good round, 43, 44 for an 87.
He would hit it a lot better if he stopped talking about his wee-wee so much and just fucking played golf.
He's still doing that?
He don't stop, bro. He's an animal. He's a sick kid to make it.
Too many guys know the size of this guy's dick, bro.
I mean, I just met him. Bro, I just met you, man.
I saw guys. I put Anthony through the ringer today. I mean, Anthony rounded out to be a 12th member of the PPP. I put him through it today. I put him with Steve. I said if he gets through today and doesn't call me and say, "Yo, I can never play with him again," he can fuck around.
He's all right. He's not. Listen, he means well. He's a good
He's
cat.
a good dude, man. He just gets crazy on the golf course sometimes. I think he's so bottled up for what he does with work. When he gets outside of what he's doing for work, he's just kind of like you at Tommy Wingies. And then let's see here. So you had the birdie 41 with 86. Steve had the 87. Brad came in with a 90. Brad's also birdied 18, Jay. So that's where your bird got wiped out.
Yeah, bro. I think any birdies would stand really because of like when you get them, they were like those really short par 3s, and I was like, there's no way these birdies are gonna hold. Like everybody's driving greenside and shit.
It was crazy. Like if I hit my drive straight on one, I would have been in the hole probably. Like I was pin high.
Yo, Brad shot so good today. I think he had like 3 birdies, but then he had like 2 blow up holes. He took an
8 on here.
And, it was the video I did to play a hole with me. He put 2 out of bounds back to back. He's like, I'm picking up, taking an 8. He's like, I'm just picking up.
Yep. Instead of just taking the mental headache.
I got an 8. So he didn't even get off the tee. So that's what kills your score, man. Like the kid had 3 birdies in the round and still.
I bet you he hit driver every single time. He didn't even need to do it either.
No, you're right. He didn't. No, it was the hole with the out of bounds on the left side, like the condos.
Yeah.
And
you see landing in somebody's fucking yard on one of those holes. It might have been. I think it was 16. He was 16. Yeah. There's like houses on the other side.
That's exactly where it was. 16.
So he hit the huge hook, and I was like, "What's over there?" And like we couldn't really see from the tee box. Over there was houses and shit. I was like, bro, he's like, he got out over near the White Stakes. He's like, yo, I see it. It's in like their backyard. Should I go get it? And I was like, I don't know, bro. It's up to you. But he was like in their yard, bro. Yeah.
Go take a shot. Take a big old divot out of their yard. Fuck it.
No, just go get it and bring it back. Bub, you had a really good round, man. Really, the only struggle you had was the 11th hole, Bub, where you got that
an 8.
That was it. And I haven't seen you have a hole like that in a really, really long time.
It was terrible.
Yeah, it's a tough
What did I do?
That was the one you went OB twice. Or you went in the water.
Oh, tee shot.
Yeah, that one that's the 11th hole. They got the water right in front of you. It's the 11th hole with the water right in front of you. And you just duffed one right in there.
I was just talking about how good I was playing and then fucking.
Oh, it's so fucked up, man, how shit like that works. It really is. It's fucking crazy.
And then I could have dropped there, but I figured fucking hit a tee shot, go way further.
Yeah.
And it went left.
Yeah, how about on that hole? Christian got a birdie. I'm sitting there with him. He goes, he skied one. He's like, Joe, did you see that? I'm like, bro, I lost it. Like, I lost it with the glare. We get up there. I'm like, he's like, I got to drop one. I'm like, well, wait to see what's up there, dude. If not, we'll figure it out from there. He goes, I go, you hit it good, so it's somewhere up here. He goes, we get up there. He's like, where's my ball? I'm like, bro, I'm all the way. I went right to the pin. So, like, I was pin high, just the other side of on the fringe. I go, Bub's still hitting his shot. Fairway's using a yellow ball. I go, you're 4 feet away. So he had like a 4-foot birdie putt. Guy didn't even know where his ball was, ready to take a drop and everything else. So he sunk a bird and I think he made cash on that one too. So it was a fun little day out there. Then we pulled the cards, man. It got a little interesting when we pulled the cards.
Yeah,
we had a little issue. So I fucked up. I counted for 16.
Right.
I counted for 16. I counted 8 and 8 for the cards. But we only needed 7 because the high score was coming out. So Kev's score was coming out. And we split the money. We still split the money between 15 people. So it was 150 to each winning player. And I pulled the cards and I had to take them all back in, Jay. So we had to shuffle them up and do it again. When we pulled the winner, it was Solzy and where the hell is it?
Mager.
And Christian. Yeah, Solzy and Christian, 85-86 for the win. So
never shoot the lowest, bro. I'm telling you.
Never shoot the lowest. You guys, I think I was Jay, me and Parisi tied. You and Hank were the second place tie.
What did Hank shoot?
Hank shot a 93.
Yeah, of course he did. The day I fucking need him.
The day I fucking need him.
The day I fucking need that guy again.
Yeah,
he wants to shoot a 93 at a fucking little kid's course.
Hart and Steve matched up 91-87. Fairway and Anthony 90-86. Brad and Bill were 90-87, and then Mike and Bub 95-88. So I was expecting, honestly, a lot lower scores, but I think after the weekend we had, we were all shot. So like playing from this closer to
that's not an excuse, bro. I did way worse than fucking hell no, bro. I played Saturday in the rain. I helped you guys drink that bottle of Gary Goose. Like I didn't fucking quit, bro.
Jay. Yeah, the funniest thing about all that, Jay, is like you're one of the last people to be like, yo, fuck it, let's just get a bottle. And once you said that, I was like, yo, you know what? It's in my pocket, whatever cash I had on me, I was like, let's do it.
Think about it, you're gonna spend $30 on drinks anyway, each guy, right? While you're there. We get fucking 3 beers, it's $30. So 30, 60, 90, 120 would be the 4 people. I threw a 30, that's 150. And nobody has to go anywhere. We just sit right here.
You look like a big shot too. You look like you guys look like big shots.
Like that shit is so dumb going up and spending $10 every time.
They didn't come out with the fucking fireworks and sparklers though.
Did Kirk hang with you guys that late, or did he hit the sack?
Fuck no, bro.
We ate dinner. He went back to the hotel. He's like, all right, guys, I'll see you in the morning. I'm like, yo, this is why I gave you the room key. But I think honestly, a lot of it is like he's young. He don't really. That's not his scene, man.
He's all wifey up. I mean, we're wifey up too, but like he's
in that
young
stage,
and like in love. Yeah, I know.
He don't want to be in drama with her. Were you out all night with the guys? I get it.
He was FaceTiming with her in the apartment or the
Yeah,
hotel.
I mean, when Jay came stumbling in at 2:00, he was probably like, "What the fuck is going on?"
So I went right to a cheesecake that I had in the fridge.
Yo,
It was
that's
like
right.
half of that shit.
Jay pre-playing that shit.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
It looked like you brought Troy to Binghamton. That's what it looked like to me.
We did, bro, 100%. Yo, and the funny thing is, Bub, anytime Troy guys, like even when I hang out with like Christian and those guys, we go somewhere, we end up on like a stoop or like on the back of some car. Like we were in Baltimore at the God, I can't remember the name of the hotel. Come to me. We're at this nice hotel, and it's where the owner of Under Armour owns this place. He was having his wife's wedding there for her 50th or her 50th birthday there, and we're out on the front porch or the like side porch, smoking, drinking. Christian's got a meat and cheese platter he's handing out to people. Like people are walking by, he's hanging them fucking prosciutto and shit. Bro, like it's wild. Like every time we go somewhere, yeah, bro.
Yo,
literally.
next year at that late at night, we're gonna set up like a little like table and have Fairway make people sandwiches. Like, yo, man, you want a sandwich?
Bro, I honestly think we don't even go out for the night, Jay. We just go park in that corner and we all post up.
Right.
We bring coolers.
Make people sandwiches.
Bring coolers and lawn chairs and just sit there and kick it. That's the
hey,
move,
man,
bro.
you need a sandwich?
No one fucked with us. We sat there, minded our own business. It was great.
Can I get in on this trip next year, or like, what's the deal?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I think you should be playing in the league anyway. But that's
to be honest with you, I was going to talk to you about this,
bro.
He looked like he was Ace Ventura in the fishbowl.
Listen. You know my situation, right? With Golf Week.
Yeah.
That next year is going to be easier on the pockets. You know what I'm saying? So I'll have a little more. What does that cost? Basically,
the league cost, it's like $80. It's $160 for the year. That pays your league dues for both halves, and then you just have to pay your if you get a season pass at that point, which would make sense because you'd probably be playing a lot of Sundays with us as well.
It's free.
Then it's free.
If you have the season pass,
you just pay for a cart every time. So every Friday, I just go and pay for a cart and then go out and play 18.
Okay, I gotta look into it.
And then if you don't go, it's like $250 around there. We'll say for the weekend trip with the hotel and the 2 rounds of golf at Conklin and Enjoy.
I don't think it was that high.
It was $230, but like I'm figuring rounded up by the time next year.
I mean, I don't want to go to play golf. I just want to go and hang out and tailgate at this awesome spot at the hotel. What you're talking about?
Shout out downtown Binghamton Holiday Inn, baby.
Sounds like it's a spot.
Yeah, we had a good time though. It was.
Don't worry, we'll at you when the reel comes out.
I have to get permission from Kev.
Tell that story here real quick. Tell that. That's great.
Yo, so these guys are on the Upstate guys telling a story about Walmart and like how you got to wait in line forever and you do all this or something like that. And Ant tagged them how long he had to wait, like 45 minutes in line because there was one register. Yo, they responded. And they're like, this is something we have to look into and this and that.
Message me. They wanted me to DM them. Please message me with more details. I was like, what the fuck? So Mikey comes out. He's like, we don't need to fucking message you. Just go stand in the store and see it for yourself, you fucking assholes. Like, what the fuck?
Great.
Yeah,
I was playing with Mikey today, Jay.
Good. Everybody was having a good time in our group.
He had the father-son weekend with Mikey and Kirk this weekend.
Oh shit! There you go.
Yeah,
Kirk's good shit though, man. Kirk's a good kid, man. He's definitely
we're breaking him in. We're breaking him in.
We first got there. The first thing we did was like go to the gym, got food. We were just chilling.
That's dope. So yeah, I knew you guys would vibe good. That's cool. That's cool. But yeah, man.
Gym was ass, bro. I was like, I called them for the reservation and they were like, yeah, we just upgraded, did a new gym. And we got a new like dining area. We went to the gym. It was like 4 treadmills, like 1 stand-up machine, and like 2 lay-down things, and like some old ass like weird like dumbbells, and that was it, bro. It was like it looked ghetto as fuck. Yeah, he's like, they even got a fucking mirror in here. Like, how am I supposed to know what the fuck? They ain't even no mirror in this gym.
There ain't nothing going on. It's a fucking laundry
bro. It was
through a weight set in.
Ghetto, bro.
Yeah, I didn't even jump. Last year, I at least jumped in the pool. I didn't do anything. We literally got back. That first Conklin round was like a 5.5, 6.
When did we go? We went swimming at like Friday morning. I think we went swimming at like 8:39.
Yeah, that's a good. I love doing that on vacation. Wake up, jump in the pool.
Get a couple laps in real quick.
Not necessarily a vacation, but yo, I would love to, even if we don't do it with the golf, our golf league, just fucking get 12 guys to go out there, 12, 16 guys and go out and do that same thing. Go play Conklin one day, go play Enjoy the other, vice versa, or other courses, and not even bring like the league guys to just go out with our guys. It's basically what we do anyway. We don't even really like hang out with them guys. We just go do our own thing. They go do their thing, we go do our thing. Same fucking thing.
We should probably try that cabin shit one year in Plattsburgh.
I'll do that too.
I think all 12 of us in the couple cabins. It would be fucking
4-4-4.
That'd be really
3
fun.
cabins, or we go get an Airbnb somewhere.
You guys, I'm telling you, I got the spot. If you guys really want the spot, and there's a fucking beautiful golf course. That spot at the ranch, dude, that we stayed at was so sick. With a hot tub overlooking.
Price that out.
I have her direct message that she wants me to go to her and not go through Airbnb, basically, probably just so you don't give Airbnb the number, so it'd be even cheaper. I think it was like, dude, it was like $750 for the 2 nights, but it says it sleeps 6. We fit 7 comfortably.
Yeah,
so
we'll fit 8. Fairway can sleep in a fucking cabinet.
Yeah, it's huge. You saw the living room, dude. Giant.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was a nice little setup. Yeah, it's throwing air mattress here, throwing air mattress
That's
there.
what I'm saying. You get air mattresses, you're fine. You can fit 8. So $100 a person for 2 nights. Oh, but you're on a lake. Comes with boats.
Yeah, so you're looking. How much is golf up there? So you're looking like, is there a golf package you can do with there?
I mean, not for 2 days. Not like with that house. That's just this lady's private house.
Gotcha.
So I think golf is probably like 100 around that number.
So a $400 weekend basically with
everybody go grocery shopping. She has a grill there. You know what I mean?
Cook out, kick it. That's all we're doing anyway.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I got the spot if you're interested.
Let's do it.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's absolutely do it. So Christian said he's going to jump on Thursday because he wants to recap his round. He had to watch the football tonight. So Thursday he's going to jump on. Be interesting to hear what he's got to say about. He's going to play this Sunday. So first weekend ever, I think. Fairway Mike's missing this weekend. Fairway's going on a fishing trip with his son. Hank's going away with the wife. Steve's out as well. So, and I know Anthony, you guys have your last tour event, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So, and then Mikey's going up there Sunday, so he's out. So, Christian's going to jump in. Solzy's already in. So we got the spots filled up quick. I'll get Anthony the cart guy and Kirk, see if those guys want to jump on and fill those last couple spots.
We still got to run our 4-man scramble from Blue, bro.
I know that. I think today was pretty much us playing from the senior tees. Agree?
That's what I said.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what it would be like distance wise playing from the seniors. A Freer Park senior tee distance. What's that? Reds. It's 200. We played a 200-yard more advantage, basically. Well, this card's different now though because of Freer. Who's jumping on here?
Hey, did Freer Parks?
Well, hold on. Hey, man. I wonder if he could probably hear us.
Hold on.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
Just gonna drop in and say hello to all my fans out there.
Where are you?
Yeah, no doubt.
What's going on, man?
What are you doing with the camera, Mike? You're all blacked out. No camera.
Well, I need Detroit on a couple pars, man. So I'm staying up watching that football game.
Where are you?
He's in a dark basement somewhere, Bub.
Mike, did you win any greenies today, Mike?
No, I didn't win nothing.
Yeah, I took your money too, motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah, and I lost $5 a mark. Actually, $4, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, $1 a whole thing. Christian won that. We each owe him like $2.
Fairway.
What?
Raj gave me the official initiation today.
Yeah, Ant's a member of the Pitch Putt Puff, so next time he plays with us, you're riding with him.
I'm officially in. I don't know. He put me to the test today, though, man.
Yeah, how'd you play, Anthony?
I shot an 86. I just had to They already know the details. Steve's a great guy. I love Steve to death.
His
But
conversations.
his conversations just are out there, man. Wow. I thought Parisi was bad.
We did the same thing with
Jesus.
Kirk too that one week. But him and Kirk were like both work out, both listen to heavy metal music, so it like worked out for
Yep.
like both of them, and they didn't even know it.
I know. That's what I mean. I put Kirk to the test. I was hoping he'd hop on too. And then Kirk, same thing. He's like, yeah. I was like, how was riding Steve? He goes, yo, Steve's a great guy, man. We listen to the same music, goes to the gym, and like blah 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 blah. I'm like, all right. I'm waiting for him to be like, hey, just told me he fucking blah blah
The
blah.
size of his dick.
Yeah, the whole time, and I'm like,
At least 10 times today came up. At least 10 times.
What is it? 3 inches? 6
Oh,
inches?
Tiny.
What did he say?
Tiny. He went and
God.
he went pee. He's like, if anybody could see my penis from this far, he goes, I'll give you like $5. He goes, there's no way somebody can see my. I was like, what, dude? Like, why do you even
He's
have to
like,
bring it up?
he's like, yo, I can't even see my own dick.
He's like proud of it though. It's weird. Like, don't even talk
It's like a
about it. If
baby
anything.
carrot. It's
You
like
know what a fucking 4 or 5 inch dick looks on a guy that's like 6'4"?
Oh my
That
god.
was the funniest statement when he said that.
He's a
It's like-
funny dude though. I had fun with him. I did have fun with him. He's a good egg.
I hope he
He's
listens
there.
to this.
Yeah, we should tell him to listen to. We're busting his balls.
How
Awesome.
Fucking guy.
How about
He is. I'll
Fairway?
tell you, he's respectful in a way though. When he was peeing, he had his pants like half down, and somebody's like, "Why are your pants all the way down?" He's like, "Cause I don't touch my dick." He's like, when I'm smoking doobs, he's like, I don't want to like touch my dick and then like pass a doob like next. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I respect that. I get that. All right. I was like, so at least you're not touching your little dick, you know? At least just.
How
Who are you
about,
talking about, Mark?
how about Fairway's tuxedo pants?
Steve.
All right.
How
Bob.
about the tuxedo pants Fairway had on?
Oh yeah, Bub. Fairway. So Fairway left his laundry bag in my car, and I forgot to bring it for him today. He must have planned on changing in the parking lot. So he goes, "Hey Raj, man, look at my pants." He goes, "Don't make fun of me, man. The only pants I had that were clean." And they're like pants to a tuxedo. You look good though,
Oh
man.
my god,
Fairway always looks
Panisi
good.
was on Fairway's shirt today too, all day. He just kept slinging zingers about Fairway's shirt. I wish I remembered some of them.
Hey man, I
Holy
spent a half
shit.
an hour today on the phone with that motel guy, and then he comes up and says, "Hey Mike, I got your clothes." I said, "Oh, okay, thanks, man."
He was on the phone with the hotel guy in the parking lot.
Yep.
He's like, "Hey man, I don't know where they are. Hopefully you guys can find them." Blah, blah. I'm like, "Yo, Mike, I got your laundry bag, dude. I just forgot to bring it." It was fucking. He's like, "Yo, man, there's so much shit in my car still from the weekend."
Yeah, somebody have stuff in Hank's car. That's interesting.
Yeah, that I'm telling you, it had to be Friday night in the parking lot. Had to be. It's the only possible way. Did you wear it out Friday? I don't even remember you wearing a hat Friday.
Yeah, bro. I think I definitely did.
We were so fucked up. Who knows? We had a good time. Kev, man.
I'm missing my sunglasses too.
Kev's looking at like Weekend at Bernie's, standing around the parking lot. He was fucking funny as shit.
Kev was great, man, wasn't he?
That was so
Holy jeez.
That was so fun. When Kev starts slurring, you know he's fucking over the edge. So that's a fun time. That's a funniest time. But yeah, we're gonna plan a trip like that. We're definitely just with the Pitch Putt Puff Crew. I think that'd be a lot of fun, for sure. Gonna wrap this up though. Getting close to an hour here. I appreciate you guys jumping on Fairway. I'll see you tomorrow. I got the 12:20 tee time up there tomorrow. I think I'm taking Wednesday off this week. But Jay, thanks for always jumping on Fairway. Thanks for hopping on late. I'm surprised you're up. Good luck, Detroit. Whoever's playing tonight. I haven't even watched football all day.
All right.
And then Anthony, man.
Later.
I'm gonna get you back on, Ant. We're gonna talk about probably the next. We'll set something up. The schedule changed up a little bit now that I introduced you to the crew, but
Yes, sir.
We'll get something on. You got the event coming up in October. We'll
Big
get you
event.
back on. Yep.
Who's
Yeah, we still need details for all that.
Who's the 8 that you officially have on? Like that's definitely playing.
I have no dates or nothing yet, so I can't even like
October
say
5th.
shit.
October 5th.
Saturday, October 5th, Jay.
All right. Hey, Raj. Yeah, let's see you tomorrow, all right?
All right, buddy.
I'm going to do the football thing.
Love you, Fairway.
See you, Mark.
So it's going to be, I know Fairway's in. I'm assuming Jay's going to be in. Bub's in. Steve, I'm not sure about. Christian would play if I need a guy. Anthony, the cart guy, would play if I need a guy. Because I know Brad's playing with his family. I'm all set with 8. 8's a lock. Once you said that, I was like, all right, that's less stress on me.
Yo, it should be like me,
good.
Bub, Panisi, and you, Raj, probably.
And then Hank with the putter.
Yeah, you want to hear something crazy before we close things out?
I said Panisi, me, you. Bub.
Oh, I didn't hear Parisi. Sorry.
Yeah, that would be crazy, bro.
Jay, listen to this. I had the long drive. Matt Stubbs, competitor. He's dropping. The episode's dropping Thursday, but
I think Mikey was telling me about it.
Listen, dude. Just put this into perspective. He hits the ball in long drive 450 yards.
Yeah, he told me he had one.
Dude, that's the
like
front.
450.
That's, you know what the 7th hole of Freer Park is? Where we hit from? 437.
Yeah, he would go up and over that tree and land the green.
That's sick, dude.
Just think about it.
Did you ask him if he knew Drew Cody?
No, I didn't. Mikey talked about what's his name, the dude with the long hair, for a little bit. But dude, this dude's ready to come hang out with us and like golf with us. He loves us, so he's a cool cat. So
where's he at?
He's an Australian guy, but he lives in Nashville now, Tennessee. Yeah, so. But those guys, they're all around. You know what I mean, competing. So if he said he'll let me know if he's in the Northeast, and we'll get around in.
Let's do it. Yeah, we gotta. I want to do a little bit more travel, and that was fun. That was fun getting away for the night, and it's a reasonable cost. Like in the scheme of things, if we plan it, it's a reasonable cost. So it's not bad to do every once in a while. Maybe plan like a beginning of the year, end of the year trip, and then including this one. We'll call this the end of the year. Mix something in the middle.
We always got Cape Cod too, brother. We always got Cape Cod. You know that.
Yeah, that's not a bad little ride either.
You hate Cape for like other reasons, like the Gilligan Island travels and all that, but you've never actually golfed. You never golfed around out there with the guys, so it might be a different vibe if you go out there golfing.
You know what? My first golf experience out there, I broke my fucking pitching
club. So maybe that's maybe you shouldn't.
Snap.
I still haven't got that fixed. I just haven't had time. I had so much shit going on personally, so I haven't had time to do shit. But I'll get that done this week. Let's see. So, Ant, we'll schedule something to get you on. Let them know where they can find you.
UpstateGolfGuys.com or come search us. Upstate Golf Guys Podcast on Instagram is really the best way. That's where I post everything, and all our links are there.
No doubt.
Appreciate you, man.
And then you got JR is JR PPP Golfs or JR Married to the Game, or I don't even know. He's got Instagram. I'll post it on the page, and hopefully it doesn't change it up 2 days later again. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I'll be back on with a guest for Wednesday, right back to the regular schedule, and then we'll be back with a weekend preview to set the teams and break down the course for Friday. And Jay, one thing I wanted to do, Bub brought this up while I'm thinking of it real quick. I want to do an episode where we rank the pitch, putt, and puff guys from 1 to 12 and see where we stack everybody up.
I bet you have 12 different opinions.
No, I think it would be pretty interesting to figure out where some
unless you just did it by like that 1 year, then it would probably be like you could probably figure it out a lot better.
Like
if you're just doing like yeah.
Raj,
yeah.
Have you done a Ryder Cup yet with the guys?
Not this year. We did it last year. We did something kind of like that. Yeah.
Do like 20.
It was all right. I think you need to do it as like an extra guy though to help out.
You need to do, if you want, I'll help you set it up to do our format.
It's got to be at least like 3 guys at least, maybe.
You really need a 20. You really need to do at least 27 holes too. At least do 9, 9, and 9. Do 3 different formats. But
we did 3, 3, 3.
Yeah, all in one hole.
No, 6, 6, 6. We did right.
All in 18. Yeah.
The problem was with the low amount of guys is that the guys that are down at the bottom have to carry like the not good golfers, and once it gets to like regular stroke and best ball, like the help isn't there as much as you need it to be.
The regular stroke is like, all right, you have to. So a guy like you, Jay, if you get paired up with someone like a higher handicap like Mike or Kev or Kirk or something like that, you have to take more chances to make up for the strokes that they're going to lack
earlier. Yeah,
Yeah.
that I'm gonna lose later out on.
Right.
You could try to even out the teams though in that fashion to
So if you had
where
3 guys though, the guy would get like a medium maybe guy, and that would help and split
right,
it.
So
right.
Jay, maybe what we do is we rank the 12 currently next episode coming up, and then the following week we'll get because those guys will be back out, and then we'll get the 3. We'll set it up. We'll have all the pitch puff guys. They're all 12, and then we'll have we'll do the 4-man scramble. We'll break the teams down by how we rank.
I could probably tell you the top 4 right now. Probably.
What would you have as your top 4?
That's probably Panisi, Bub, then me, and then the 4th guy consistently after that would probably be Hank.
I think who was your alter? Who would you flip flop that with? I'm curious because me and Bob wrote this down the other night after the podcast, and you're pretty much spot on to what we had so far.
There's Brad.
You're right on where we are. Yo, but that's the thing.
It might be Brad after Hank, then you, and then probably like Fairway. That's
Steve.
8, right?
Yeah.
I just did like top 8 probably. Steve's probably right at the top with fucking with you probably in that area.
So that's the
6,
thing
7,
we were
or
talking
8.
about is if you can go 4 from 8, and you got Anthony in here now who you could interchange.
Right.
So you got those from 4 to 9. You can interchange pretty much anybody.
One of those guys. Yeah. Once you get to like 4,
makes the format
tough.
work.
Well, honestly, though, I think Hank could be 4 by himself, honestly.
I do
and then
too.
right after that is like you, Steve, fucking
Fairway.
Brad, Fairway are all like right there.
It's all a mix of inconsistent golfers.
Even Brad and Hank might flip flop though too.
I'll put my money on Brad over Hank.
Ooh.
8 out of 10 times.
Brad can't shoot lower than 85 there. Hank shoots like 82 and shit sometimes this year.
Yo, you should get some action going, man. You should get some action going. Fairway will put money up on Hank all day.
He does.
Hank is really more consistent. You're right.
Yeah, he is, bro. Just by a little bit. But I'm telling you, right after that is literally like the whole rest of the group between is like
Hank didn't make
too close to
mistakes.
even
He
too close.
Thing is, he just doesn't put it in the woods. He doesn't make mistakes. Hank.
No. Very often you do not see Hank make a mistake, man.
That's what
like
it
you
is.
said,
You're
after that, like 5, 6, 7, and 8 are like one stroke apart in either direction of either person that's next, probably.
But Brad can be really if he's just puts his mind to it, he can be really good.
But that's the thing, like even like this past couple of weeks, like you got me and Brad shot in the mid 90s up at Conklin. Hank shot high 80s, but then you can also have a day where Brad and I come down and shoot 82s, and Hank's up there shooting mid 90s. It's a flip flop of the whole really the whole 4 through 9. It's really crazy how much it can interchange throughout the season.
It could be anybody, really.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, I'll kick all your asses. All right.
We should set up a bracket.
But I think if you just did it like best complete averages overall, I feel like Hank might be number 4.
Let's do a fucking bracket. You just nailed it. Let's do that's what we should do.
I already got it planned out, pal.
12-guy bracket, 12-man bracket.
Yep. So top 4 guys would get a bye into the first round, and then everybody else would still play for skin rounds with their with the other.
Well, and then the person you have a matchup with, you're riding with, so it's your play.
It would be 9 holes, so it would be the 2 foursomes. We'd have to figure out how we could swap over at the 9 hole.
Oh, that's a great idea. Because I mean, I feel like I'll never
where
be able to beat Panisi.
Is going to play this guy, but we'd have to handicap it.
You have to handicap some of them, yeah, with the average. Right. You go with the averages, and I mean, Panisi would probably have to give like maybe 2 strokes aside to me.
I got a pretty good stack of cards here for the season that I could get a good idea what everybody's relatively close to someone's handicap are for the guys who don't have it. Like Bub's like a 12 or 11 handicap right now for.
Yeah.
I'm technically a 14 or 13 on my app.
Yeah.
I think my app is still at 11. They're 12
Yeah.
right now.
Mine
too.
has me at a 15 right now as well.
Yeah.
15 too.
And it's
So,
all pretty accurate. I mean, it's about right. Like,
Yeah.
me and you were interchangeable. Either one of us can win any single day.
yep.
That's kind of how me and Bub were last year. Bub's been kicking my ass all year, for the most part. I had a good streak in the beginning of the summer, and then went cold, fucking with the driver, and then after that, it's been all downhill. Got to figure that fucking thing out. I
Yeah,
might
all
just
that
get
shit
a new
sounds
one.
great, but I gotta get up out of here.
Yo, I'm out of here too. I've been trying
Me
to wrap
too.
it up for 15 minutes.
Later.
Appreciate you guys jumping on, and we'll talk to you guys on Wednesday. Later. Appreciate the boys jumping on. Fairway even making a special appearance at the end there. Wrap this up real quick with a couple shout outs to some sponsors. We got golfercbd.com. Check them out. Golfercbd.com. Promo code PPP10. Save yourself 10% at checkout. Check out the topicals. Truly a game changer with the patented delivery technology. Strokes ahead of the competition. Delivering 10 times more CBD directly to the muscles and joints than your traditional balms and creams. The Golfer CBD topicals are easy to apply in the course, absorb quickly, and do not leave any sticky residue. Make them the perfect addition to every golfer's toolkit. Make sure you guys go and check out golfercbd.com. Promo code PPP10 to save yourself 10% at checkout. Also, if you're in the 518, go check out 420 Bliss, located at 740 Hoosick Road in Troy, New York, right up in the Walmart Plaza. Stop in there. They have everything you're looking for: pre-rolls, edibles, tinctures, vapes, flour. If you're getting into the some vapes or edibles, make sure you check out Jaunty. Right here, we got the blueberry lemonade, the mango sunrise. Also have the cartridges, bunch of different flavors, the banana ghost resonators, bunch of different options for you. Make sure you go and check out Jaunty products when you're in 420 Bliss, or you can order online at 420-bliss.com or on the App Store at Just a Little Higher. Make sure you're looking at the 420 location. Set up your pre-order or your delivery right on the app. And then we got Trouble Off the Tee, TroubleOffTheTee.com, promo code RGB, 15% off site wide, promo code PUFF. Get you buy one free on the polos. Make sure you guys take advantage of that. And while you're on the site, make sure you check out the book, available on Spotify and Audible as well. Author is Marty Minden, narrated by Jake Adams. Make sure you guys go and give that a listen. And then last but not least, always got to give a shout out to 52 Sundays, 52sundays.co, promo code LGC15. They're the official sponsors of the Legends Golf Club and Legends Golf Club podcast. Go and check that podcast out. Me and Michael from the West Coast Legends Inland Empire just break down some of the events they had out there with the Summer Madness tournament, as well as the summer, just to wrap up what some of the events they had for the summer and what's coming up. Go check out the Legends podcast over there. And then also, don't forget to use promo code LGC at 52sundays.co to save yourself 15%. Appreciate everybody tuning in, and we'll talk to you on Wednesday.